Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Today I am working on a layout that actually served to fulfill two different challenges. One was Chamel's layer on layer on layer class. She had a challenge where we were to use black and white and one color. So in this layout you'll see I'm using black and white and yellow, all different shades of yellow. Some are a little bit more towards the brownish yellow, but they all fall into the yellow category, kind of mustardy, all the way to bright to light to, very soft pastel-y. So that was one of the challenges, and the other challenge was done over in the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. We were to tell a story about one of our kids being mischievous, and that's also done in this particular layout. So I started out by layering up a lot of these different yellows. You can see I'm using 6x6. I'm using pretty much a whole bunch of papers from my scrap bin. I had pulled some larger 12x12 sheets that had yellow, but I didn't end up using them. I just simply went with everything from the scrap bin or from 6x6. That way I can use up a lot of the stuff. My scrap bin's getting a little bit overfull, so I went ahead and tried to purge out as many yellows as I could from there. I tried using this paper from Illustrated Faith, the back side, and I didn't really like it. There was too much white. I really liked this particular side that I ended up going with. And I did want to use these cards from Simple Stories, and they have a couple other things on them other than the yellow, but the larger card is going to be covered up in the layering, so you're not going to see the blue and the flowers. And then the one with the typewriter, it's the yellow plaid with gray. It's like a charcoal gray, and I figured that fit kind of with the black and white. And then there is a little red heart on it, and I figured that was fine. It's, just a little tiny bit. It's not the star of the show or anything. And then I am using my Prima chalk edgers, and I went with black, and you can see my black one fell apart there, and I don't know why it did that. It's brand new. And so I put it away, and I got out one that was in a little bit more charcoal. It still looks black, basically because I put enough on so it's dark enough, but it really is kind of a charcoal color. The story that I'm going to be telling here is a story about my son, and I've actually wanted to tell this story for a couple of years. He had found out that my daughter had told me something that he had been doing that he knew I wouldn't approve of, and so he thought he'd bring me flowers and try and make up for his mischievous ways. And it happened to be a couple days after my birthday, so he tried to play it off as though the flowers were a birthday present, which they really weren't. They were really a peace offering, and he thought I was going to be really, really angry with him. And while I wasn't very happy with him, I wasn't going to, kill him over it or anything. So I'm sure he felt like I was going to kill him. So the title of my page is going to be Mom's Gonna Kill Me, because I'm sure that's how he was feeling and what he was thinking in the time that he had found out that his sister told me, and the time that I actually talked to him about it. We did have a nice little family discussion, and things came out fine in the end. But everyone in my family knows I have a total brown thumb, and I kill every single plant there is. So basically, the funny thing is, he brought me a potted plant, which I definitely was going to kill the potted plant, but I didn't kill him. So it's kind of just a play on the story. And so I have a picture here of a potted plant that is dead. Unfortunately, I did not get a picture of the actual potted plant that he gave me, because my husband threw it away before I could get the photo of it, because it was really, really dead. So I just pulled this photo from the internet and wanted to tell the little story on the page here. So that's what I did. Now I knew since all of my my photo and my journaling cards and everything was more towards the right that I needed to balance the layout more. So that's why I put these strips on the right hand side. I also inked those up, and I didn't want those to be perfectly straight. I wanted them to be a little cockeyed, and I wanted to make sure that I used the same papers that I had used in my layering, and if you recall, I did not use any 12 by 12 in my layering, so I had to piece together the 6 by 6, and I will put some embellishments over the little section where the papers join together. So I pulled out some yellow puffy stickers that are, you know, puffy alphas, and I know I want the title to say "Mom's Gonna Kill Me," and I'm going to go ahead and get those all lined up at the top, and they're not going to stay there. I'm going to end up moving them. The yellow on yellow just didn't show up enough for me, so I'll get them on there. You'll see that I'll move them later. And then I've got these little tile letter stickers, and those are going to say "Mom's Gonna," and those are just you know, I don't even know where I got those from. They're pretty old. And in fact, you can see they're a little bit hard to get apart. They kept sticking together. So I know I want to get those used up as well. And I really love mixing the alphas in my titling work. I think it just adds more visual interest, and if I used all big yellow letters, my title would have been huge. So it kind of keeps everything into a smaller area where it's nice and a nice concise title. Now I'm going through my yellow bin of stuff, and I left this in. I just sped it up really fast so you can kind of see me weed through some stuff here, pull out things that I think will work. I have a lot of stuff from one of the Jen Hadfield collections. It's a couple years old now, and it had a lot of yellow in it. It had vases with yellow flowers. It had yellow flowers on a mailbox, yellow flowers in cups. Some were on clear stickers. There were yellow flowers on cakes. I don't know, all kinds of yellow stuff. There were lemons. So I used a lot of that because I really like the shade of yellow that's in those stickers. They're kind of a yellow that has a little bit of a peachiness to it. And so they're real soft and really pretty. So I pulled those out, and then I pulled out some other varying items, some Bella Boulevard star stickers. And then you're going to see me here playing around with the title. I put it on there with "Kill Me" as two different layers, and I thought I would put an embellishment in front of the words, but I didn't like how it looked. So I went ahead and moved it to be "Kill Me" on one line, and then some of the adhesive got stuck onto my photo, so I had to go through and erase that. I could have just printed the photo again. I print most of these types of photos that are one-off photos for like a single story. I print most of those on my Canon Selfie. Anything where I have a lot of photos for an event, I will send those in and get those printed through Shutterfly. And so I could have printed it again, but it cleaned up okay. Nice thing about the selfie photos, you can get them wet and everything, and it doesn't hurt them at all. And you can see I'm trying to place my items, my embellishments, where I want them. And I went back and forth on whether to add that little brown birdhouse, but then I would be bringing in the brown color, and I really didn't want to do that because that was part of the challenge, was to use more of a monochromatic with the black and white. And so I wanted to be true to the challenge as much as possible. And I'm sorry about my camera going in and out of focus there. I had a lot of trouble with my filming on this particular day. I normally film with my iPhone, and for whatever reason it kept turning off about a minute and a half, a minute and 24 seconds, a minute and 48 seconds into filming. So I don't know what the problem was. Hopefully it's not going to do that anymore. It's kind of been hit and miss. If anybody has any ideas, leave me a comment down below if you know why it's doing that. And then I'm trying this new funky glue. It's by Tonic Studios. It's the one that you just saw there with the green lid. I'm trying that out to see if I like it. I do like their one with the little diamond embellishment on the top. And this glue is very similar, except this one does not come out of the bottle very easily. I even tried cutting a bigger hole in the bottle, and it just does not want to come out of the bottle very easily. And so you probably won't see me using it very much after the couple of layouts that I did use it on. I quickly decided I don't have time to sit here and squeeze for days for this glue to come out, and it's just kind of frustrating for me. So what I did end up doing was I emptied it into the other Tonic bottle, and it works fine. So I think it's just this bottle. When I clipped the top off of the little nozzle, if you turn it upside down, then the glue starts to drip out into the lid. So that wasn't really a good option either. So I think it's just the bottle, not actually the glue that's in the bottle. And so I'm still going to use it. It's just going to be in a different bottle. So we'll see how that goes. And then you saw there I put some stars on, and now I'm putting some yellow gems onto my page. And those are just random colored rhinestones that I have in a little bottle. And so I'm going to finish off my page with that, and I finished off my journaling already. I did that off camera. We're pretty much almost to the end. Stick around for the close-ups. I hope you enjoyed the video. I thank you so much for joining me today. You can hit thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and if you're not a subscriber, I'd love for you to subscribe down below. Thanks again, and have a great day.